Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Twitch chat. Welcome back to Let's Play. I'm your host, Father Evan. It's good to be with y'all today, and I hope you're doing well. Good to see you, Kit. Good to see you, Brayherd. Good to see you, Beer Fox. Congratulations, Kit. You've won the crown of first symptom, the crown of hemoglobin, which is probably good because then that means your blood is binding its oxygen properly. But anyway, welcome back. Thank you so much to Hope for the great stream title there. We're going to be diving into more Aria of Sorrow, classic Castlevania game. I wanted to share an email I got with y'all just moments after going live. Hey, bacon, buenos dias. Pedro? No soy Pedro. Soy padre. Sacerdotes. Anyway, got an email being like, congratulations, you have won this, you've been awarded this grant. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I don't even remember applying. And so it's like, this is obviously spam. But I'm beginning to read it, and I scroll down, and my favorite part about this is that in the signature, their organization's name is written in Comic Sans. It's the peak of professionalism. Guten Tag. Guten Tag, wie geht's? Wir spielen Castlevania, ja? Mein Deutsch ist besser als mein was ist Spanish in Deutsch? Es Español in Español? Española? Probably Español. Anyway, we're playing more Castlevania, so let's go ahead. Let's dive on into it. Aleman? No, Aleman is German in Spanish. Oh, I know what Spanish is in German. Anyway, last time we did things, I don't really remember. Oh yeah, we found the weird teleporting rooms. Which is probably not where we're supposed to be. Howdy, Roxy. Well, I do declare. I don't know what I declare, but I do declare it. Yeah, everyone's getting to bake things. I want to make something. Yeah, Greg. This weapon does not seem terribly effective against this golem. Hi, love. But it gets there. I mean, I think it's always a good day to do baking, but... Ow! Obnoxious imps. Ah, hello. No, that's okay. No, gosh, that's okay. No. No, giant freaky chicken. Oh, I could change that. I don't need Undyne on. Ooh, Headhunter's good, but Ghost Dancer ups my luck? We'll do Headhunter. Red crow. You know, that color that crows are. Ow. Sir, you appear to be missing half a horse. Are you aware of this? I feel like I should be able to get up there. Nope. Oh, I do have double jump. This whole time I was like, I don't have double jump unlocked. What am I supposed to do? Although, there's nothing up here that I can get to, it appears. Unless we can... Yes! Okay, does this help us? Maybe. We'll find out. This appears to help us. Anything that's not where we've already been is considered an improvement. So I figured out how to make the rewind function work. Turns out it's 2 buttons. I don't intend to use it much in boss fights or anything like that, but I do think I want to use it there just because I don't want to have to go all the way around again. Oh, you're a big thing. You hate this bit of the map? That's okay, it probably hates you too. It's a Castlevania game after all. It's a good day. It is a good day to be playing peak Castlevania. It's a horrible night for a curse. You like antagonistic locations? Wouldn't that mean you don't like this section then, but then you do like it? Oh, I'm getting confused. It's a nuanced view. I should say so. A low pile of bone pillars. Wait, why did that guy respawn? Money for the shop that we still have not gone to. There's the front half of the horse. Where's the rear half? I've been asking these questions. I think the answer is mythology or something. Or insert joke here about a horse's rear end. Hey, we've been here before. Well, that's not helpful. Except there's a save point. So we can at least fill up our health. Went back to play it a second time. Nice. Did you play it as like one of the unlock, like New Game Plus? I think is this. A lot of this era of Castlevania has weird things that you can unlock as different play styles. Sometimes it's different characters or different stat setups. I don't remember which one this has. I think it's New Game Plus. Taking your time to explore. Ah. Oh, I get the true ending. Wait. The game of the month club accepts not true endings? What is this? I can't. This one also has the character names. That's what I thought. Oh, hello. Actual new area of the castle. Oh, the clock tower. Anyway, it's been great streaming today. Hope everyone has a great day. Bye. So we meet again. I'm glad to see you're unscathed. Good to see you too. I've got something I want to ask you. Sure, go ahead. Someone told me that you are to inherit Dracula's powers. I take it that lady from the church told you that, didn't she? It's not true, is it? The term inherit is incorrect. It's true then. I was born on the very day that Dracula was destroyed. So in short, that means that I am Dracula. Yes, that's exactly what that means. That can't be right. You've been so kind and friendly to me. That is because I don't consider you a threat to my mission. But that being said, you have made it this far. I sense a power within you. Do tell me, what kind of power has awoken within you? The power to rule. What? You foolish boy, that's impossible! Huh? I can't remain here any longer. I must get to the throne. Oh, look, his portrait's got all creepy and weird. Your name is Soma, right? You're wrong, Soma. I will not allow you to rule. Oh, goodbye. What was that all about? Hey, dear Hope. Dracula in Potentia? If in Potentia, then in reality. Have I obtained Zabarudo? No. I don't think I'm there yet. Ow. Why would the doll have lightning? Potential Draculenergy. Can you run a power plant off of him? Also, you gonna make a doll move? I don't know, with strings? Puppeteers seem to do pretty well with that. Oh, hello. Hello, Soma. Hey, Yoko. I just ran into Graham. Really? Which way did he go? He was in a rush to get to the throne. Just as I thought. There's something important in the throne room. Well, yeah, it's the throne room of Dracula. I'm sorry, Yoko. What's wrong with you all of a sudden? He's not who I thought he was. He was kind to me only because he thought I was powerless. I see. But his attitude changed suddenly when I told him about my power. Well, in his mind, he thinks everything in this castle is his. So that's the reason. But it's better this way. What is? The fact that he sees you as an enemy now means you're my comrade. Does it? What? You don't want to be on my side? No, that's not what I meant. So much fun to tease you. But this is not the time to be fooling around. Your presence here has thrown Graham into a panic. This is our chance. What sort of chance? Using his cunning mind, he's been able to evade us up until now. I don't think anyone has ever seen him panic before. I get it. Circumstances are making him act this way. That's exactly right. This is an excellent opportunity to trap him. Well, I must be on my way. See you. Do you want to make a plan or anything? What's Soma's backstory? He came here to watch the eclipse. And when the eclipse happened and he stepped through the gate of the shrine, he got sucked into a castle. He's a college senior, or a high school senior. Just some 18-year-old dude. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Spoilers, Step Zero. Spoilers on a 25-year-old game. Ow. Spoilers, something is doubt. No, I think the fact that he's Dracula reincarnated is established later. It's hinted at very early, but they do actually play it off as a plot twist. Potentially a Dracula. Well, according to Thomistic metaphysics, if it has the potential, it has the actual. So no Belmont. There is a Belmont in this game, but you don't play him. A partisan? Why would I want politics in this game? Oh, right. The spear attack is a weird animation, in my opinion. And I don't like it. Nope, I wanted grunting. Can you say those words in Twitch chat? I thought that was against TOS. Or I thought Belnadas... Or a Tepes and a Belnadas were kinds of foods. You cannot say Department of Travel. It is true. It is forbidden. Hello, Giant Wrecking Ball. We'll come back to you, but probably from the other side. So it's Highlander, but with Dracula. Draculander. Ow, I was not paying attention. No, why are you... Why are you so big? Ow. I did actually dodge that perfectly, and then I stood up. That was something called... Great and big are not synonymous. I'd actually really like to find a teleport spot. Shoots out razor like feathers. I feel like that would be... It's really uncomfortable to live with, razor sharp feathers. Oh, hi, boss. Groom. It's just time for death! It's the obligatory death fight. So, step 0, if Game of the Month Club has the rule of... Ow. Also, I have no healing stuff, so that's fun. The rule is you just have to get to the credits. If there's anyone in this... If there's any speedrunners in there, they've got to be having fun. There's some great... Ow. Ow. There's some great wrong warps to credits. I'm dying to death, so that's not good, but otherwise I'm good. Okay, we're going to ignore death for now. Oh, I didn't see that passage straight down. That's where we're gonna go, I think. Ow. Oh, death, where's thy sting? Well, here, at the tip of its, scythe, so, you know, that's... People use existing saves to finish games as soon as the month starts. It's known as Kevining. I'm going to guess that someone named Kevin did that first. Face my Harunting! Oh, wait. No, I know why I can't go down there. That's... Going straight down requires me to be able to swim. Which is not a thing I've learned how to do yet. So I have to find a way out of here. Did it most blatantly. Aha. And as such, lives in infamy as... Hey, Gert. Ow. Ow. I love getting stun locked by... Ow! Jerk. Oh my goodness, it begins. Would I like to know? Not right away. I'll pass on that cheese dish. Doing just fine, Gert. I got a little lost in here. Cause what am I doing? I need to go down anyway. What am I doing? I was headed the right direction. My brain is getting things turned around. Dear Harpies, please leave me alone. Love, Father Evan. Zawarudo. Don't have the Zawarudo yet. Buddy. Ow. If harpies were real, would they be able to join the church? Well, if they have a rational soul, then yes. If they just have the outward appearance of a human being and no accompanying mental faculty. And no inherent actual mind, they're animalistic. Probably not. Okay, now I need to find a way out. Ow, sir. Sir! Okay, well, at least this puts us at a safe point so I can heal up. That was a pretty good dodge. Thing. Sometimes if you walk sort of backwards through these, you can kind of zippity-zoop around. You have to use a map for this bit. Yeah. Yeah. There's a way out through the top left of this room, but I don't think I can get there yet because there's a column there. That knight backed the wrong horse. Thank you and good night. Think you may be able to make it. Oh, I have double jump. Like, that's not the issue. It's more the geometry of the area. And I think, if I recall correctly, that area you have to approach from the other side. Anyway, we're gonna... There's other stuff we can explore, and I need to go back to the start and get some healing items anyway. I mean, I appreciate it in as much as any pun can be appreciated. Look, a good pun is measured by how much it makes someone groan. Hey, happy feast day of St. Adalbert, who I would have guessed, based on his name, was English, but in fact, he was from Prague. Um, locally, he would have been Wojciech. But that's neither here nor there, because the scripture we're continuing to read the Bread of Life discourse from John, and John does a very classically Semitic writing style with a lot of it, and we see this repeatedly, and we see it today, wherein sort of a classic sort of Semitical sort of illustrative flow, I guess, is if A is good, then how much better is B? And so we see that with a lot with reference of the manna to the Eucharist, to Christ's body. So, it's cool that John is using the sort of linguistic tools of his day. Hey, welcome back. By the way, you know Aricado? Yeah, sort of. Is that weird fella a friend of yours too? You're more popular than I thought. Don't much like people like that. So, what can I sell you? Sure, castle map would be helpful. Please let me buy some potions. Oh, we can buy a katana. No descript sword. I feel like that's a bit of a mistranslation. It only ups us by 1. Or Parson. Graham. The Graham. Mind up 7-up. I think Graham is a heavy sword, so it's like has a big long animation. Steel plate could be nice, but it's a lot of money. Crimson Cloak's good though. We'll buy that for now. Graham Dad! Graham Dad! Look, sir, you buy things you'll never use. Hey, I'm gonna use those potions. And I just equipped an item that I just bought. So, there. I actually seem to recall that store's pretty useful in this game. Also, we never went this way. I appreciate you too, K-Max. I appreciate the brain cell we share. Oh, that's right. New Game Plus, it has a ring. I forget what it is. But I know I've heard this. Ha! Who needs boats when you have this ability? Like an orange cat. I feel seen and insulted at the same time. Why are there so many fishmen? Soul Eater ring. Oh, that's right. Wait. Okay, so the elfin robe is not a cloak. It's a piece of armor. So I'm wearing a robe and a cloak, which is possible. Just feels very bulky. Yes, you did call yourself an orange cat too. Oh no. Okay, so I need to swim to go there. So that is as much as we can do in this area. A roke. Soul Ring, CH level deck. Oh, please. Every deck has Soul Ring. Soul Ring is not that powerful. Now, Mana Crypt. Unbanned Mana Crypt, please. Turn one Soul Ring, get him. Okay, so let's go backwards. I'm trying to remember. There's a hallway kind of in the middle that leads down. Let's see why we haven't gone through there. Of course you are, K-Mex. I think I'd actually be worried if you weren't thinking of that. Playing precon, everyone thinks you're the threats. Some precons can be pretty potent. Like, Mishra's kind of broken. Oh, I know why we can't go that way. That's under the water. Go there, go there. I'm gonna try going up here. Meat mess! Purple? He's not purple, but maybe he's performing an exorcism on the castle. I hope the answer isn't just go fight death. Because I just feel like I'm not quite powerful enough for that. Okay, so it's not that way. I appreciate you not just telling me the answer. Because sometimes that's the fun of Castlevania games, is just the aimless wandering and trying to figure it out. And part of it is also, like, just trying to remember, it's like, why could I not go that way before? You know, if I had played this yesterday, I'd probably have a greater memory. But, what were we talking about? Oh, hey, Castlevania. Okay, so I can't go that way. That's a one-way gate. We're pretty close here, so I may as well go to this large room here to the right, where I haven't explored up. What is your favorite headcanon voice for Soma? Is it Jack Black? Southern Belle. I do declare. My name is Soma Cruz. I do declare. I am Dracula reincarnate. I am here to say. I will destroy him. Well, that's why I can't progress further in that area. Or like Foghorn Leghorn. Yeah. Well, it's hard. I can't really do a Southern Belle specifically, but I can do a Southern Dandy. Yeah, I'm beginning to feel like the answer is just go fight death. I remembered where a secret door was, so that's cool. Partial to space dandy. Well, I'm partial to space candy. Which would actually be pretty normal compared to the things I've had to eat. Now, you want candy? Well, I would say go and get candy. Sour Doritos. Wait, like Doritos like the soda? Huh. I mean, I like Doritos. So in seminary, so Lilith is a mythological character, said to be Adam's first wife. Does not appear anywhere in scripture. In seminary, one of my brothers jokingly said, "Hey, when are we going to talk about Lilith in the pentatonic class?" And the professor just went, "There is no Lilith." Hey, Roxy. Gotta look for those. I wonder how they are. Now I want Doritos. I like Doritos. Okay, so that connects back down. There is no Lilith in Ba Sing Se. Well, that's actually probably true. There are no cabbages. Not particularly sour. I'm not surprised. Most sour candy is not actually that sour. Sure, why not, K-Max? Okay, there's a way up right there. I'm just trying to exhaust sort of where I haven't gone. But given that everything I'm facing is doing 1 damage to me, that's kind of telling me, level-wise, that I've kind of exhausted everything. Oh, I know why I can't go up here. I know exactly where this is. Okay, how do we get back to teleportation crazy land? That way. The answer is go fight death. Probably not. It's probably a tax write-off at this point. Some taxes write-offs do become real, but that doesn't mean it was... Still doesn't mean it wasn't a tax write-off at one point. Neither of us can hit each other. Ow! You were placed there specifically by the devs to punish people like me. Anyway, tax write-offs exists if you make enough money not to be taxed. Well, I don't claim to understand taxes in general, so... Maybe that is its own blessing. I kind of want to try getting to the top left here, just to see if that takes us straight to the teleportation, because I know to the right does, but... Hey, JM. We decided we're going to take the fight directly to Dracula. Ow. That rascal has kind of... I don't know if I'd use the word rascal to define Dracula, but, you know. Unless you're Jonathan Harker. Then you might. Oh, I have been this way, okay. Get your jambles, Judge. that like jambling with your jeans? Will Father Evan defeat... I can't see what the rest of the prediction says. Dracula-ambling? Oh, is the jamble on me defeating Dracula today? Because, I gotta start speedrunning. Oh, I didn't even see that goal. I mean, he blended in with the background. Hear that? Everyone vote no so I can win your money! I don't know if channel points are money. I'm pretty sure TOS clearly defines that they cannot be exchanged for any goods and or services. They have no monetary value and cannot be purchased unless you give bits or sub. Don't look too much into it. Nope. Accidentally hit the ZR button. Well, now I'm going for yes! Uh-oh. Well, now you gotta share with bacon. Ow. Ow. This fight is not off to a great start. Death, please leave me alone. Ow, that's not leaving me alone. Okay, that's phase one. He has the same kind of weapon as CL. Ow. I disagree. I was double jumping there. Ah. Sure. Eat the tasty meat. Ow. Ducking seems to be a pretty powerful strategy here against death. I jumped too late on that. To be honest, it's the fact that Hrunting has the sort of upward damage, like when you attack with it, it has that like splash damage. That's what saved me there, and I'm not going to complain. You know, that reminds me, there's no Castlevania where the only mechanic, well, I don't want to say the only, but the main combat mechanic is like a deck of cards, like a Chain of Memories or something like a Slay the Spire. Like, there are cards in Circle of the Moon, and they're fun. Just walk while underwater. Let's go. Use Curly Soul and Chugged Marla. Oh, well, that would do it. I did it. It just took all my potions. This mannequin has money. AKA, it has potions. Ow. Ow! Medusa heads. Wait. Oh, I do have the slide ability. For some reason, I thought I didn't yet. I think part of the problem today is that last night I decided I wanted to play Castlevania, but I couldn't play more of this Castlevania because I had to save for stream. So I decided to play Circle of the Moon. And so I think my brain is mixing those two together now. Scola. I'll write these things. Bad Medusa heads. As if that implies the existence of a good Medusa head, but, you know. Hey, teleport spot. I haven't played Hades. And honestly, I don't think I will, for a very particular reason. I've watched some people play it, and there is something about the sound effects that I really just do not like. See, I think that... Okay, so we have to go this way. Yeah, I don't know why, but there's just something about the sound effects that, like, when I've been watching people, I'm like, wow, I hate this. No, I've played other Supergiant games. It's like not eating something because of texture. It's like, you know it objectively tastes good, but... I get every time! Every time I drop down in that room, I forget that that lion wheel thing is there. Yeah, I won't change that yet, because there may be more water on the other side of this. Buell? Bueller? Bueller? Mueller? Counseling time, bye! Why does this skeleton have so much health? Thank you. I love dead ends. What am I looking at? What is this merman's chariot? I do not... Triton, I do not remember this in The Little Mermaid. Okay, I have to play it really careful now. Because, I only have 18 hit points. I do like how they use the walk on the floor, water versus walk. Above water mechanic. It just gets a little obnoxious constantly having to switch. Okay, well, that's not the way to go. Is this the Silk Song update? No, Peter. This is an actual. This is the brand of game that put Vania into the term Metroidvania. A scary concept, I know, but you're going to be okay. What a weird alternate reality that was, where that little imp got us. Little known Metroid vein. Yeah, they did find a vein of Metroids in the Earth once. It's a very profitable mine from about late 1980s to early 2000s, but unfortunately it really dried up, and we haven't seen any Metroids since. Cream Puff. I got a singular Cream Puff. The bug gave me a Cream Puff. I don't think I should be eating this Cream Puff. Now I want a Cream Puff. It is a sketchy Cream Puff. But you don't want Metroid to be really, don't want to enjoy a fine meal of your gray matter. I can ride the horse. It's not very effective, but I can. Means X is real too? No, it's called Twitter. Sir, you dropped your yo-yo. Sir, you are large. I dare say you are more than big. Ow! Ow. You know what? There was another direction to go. Why did you let them hit you? Because I'm not actually. My secret is I'm not very good at games, Peter. Um, any and all wins on Game of Favorites are entirely accidental. Okay, so I. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the save point. Sometimes paid for. Like I said, accidental. I have won naturally without my parents buying me a win on Game of Favorites. I just also have some wins where my dad decided to drop a democracy. Because Peter forgot to code something. Oh, no cream puff this time. Yeah, the mandrakes are obnoxious because you need to take them out quickly, but I didn't have enough health to even tank a hit, so... You never forget to code things. How about that time that you forgot to code the Father Evan rule to the new redeems of buying 25 and 100 votes in the rooting round? In the Kingdom Hearts episode, no less. No, I greatly appreciate my parental support, but I would also like to go on record as saying that I have won games without it. It is not the only way I have ever won. Okay, that's not an option. I need to find a save room now. Oh, no. Yeah. No. That's not right. Armor of water. I don't think armor made of water would be terribly useful. Drops my intelligence, but that's okay, that's just MP. Huge. Strong against water-based attacks. Okay. Unfortunately, this giant demon out here still does fire damage. So let's maybe not spawn him if we can help it. I don't know what that ice thing shooting across is. I seem to recall that that becomes a thing later on. Oh, that's not right, sir. Ow. Why does this trident do so much damage? You're playing as Michael Jackson. Basically. Playing as Soma Cruz. Darn, I hate to be interrupted. Yoko! Oh no! Are you alright? If you're okay, say something, anything! Yeah, I'm alright. Thank you for rescuing me. That jerk! What has he done? He has absorbed this castle's power, and he's gotten much stronger. Ah, my plan has failed. Save your strength. There's no need to speak. Be cautious of his, but don't overexert yourself. But, Yoko! She's just unconscious. She's still breathing. I underestimated the amount of power he acquired. Don't just stand there mumbling. Yoko's in bad shape. Go. I will see to her wounds. I can't just leave her like this. She's my friend. You barely know her. Do not worry about her. I believe there are other things you need to do. Graham went to the throne. Where's that? What are you hiding from me? I cannot say. You must go for there yourself. And if you don't, you lose Mina and Yoko as well. Their fate is in your hands. Darn you. But I don't like your attitude. But I don't think you're lying. Stellar writing. I feel as if I'm being manipulated. I don't like it. But I'll do as you say. If we ever escape from this castle alive, I want to know everything. Fair enough. Now be on your way. Okay, fine. I'm going this way to look for a safe room. Because I have 9 HP. Underground cemetery. That's not a save room. We're gonna zoop back to the end of the cutscene and go the other way. 9 HP and 9 dreams? No. No. I have a dream. And it's to not die. Ah, the arena. That's where I'll find my safety. Okay, so those guys are a problem. Wow, what do you mean? You know what? I don't think this is the way to find a safe room. I think the other way was better. Unless... what if we went down this way? Oh, come on! I can't win for losing. I need to dodge with all my skill. Can't spell arena without R, and you're trying to R instead of R not. Peter, are you okay? Did you have a stroke? Why? You know what? I don't need to defeat you. I just need to get on the other side of you. You just had it Uncrustable. Hashtag sponsored. I'm happy you're getting sponsorships. Are those going to have to be put into Goff as well as answers regularly now? Or are we going to have to just, like, have a mandated amount of... mods block him. Anyway, we found that save point. Everything's fine now. Why are there these weird stone guys that I cannot attack? And Crespel's already a smoothie. Its texture is like softened butter. Okay, they don't hurt at least. They're just background. They're weird and creepy though. You know, I honestly don't think I've ever had an Uncrustable myself either, and I don't think I'm missing out, but I could go for a Pop-Tart. I like Pop-Tarts. I haven't had a Pop-Tart in a while. Oh boy, it's a boss. Would you like a drink with your meal? Coke, milkshake, Uncrustable. Uncrustable milkshake? Oh, it's Legion. Stick to straw and Uncrustable like spider. Chat, I'm worried about you. Stupid little Legionites. All spawning on the same spot. So rude. When you draft as Prismari makes you feel so much more king-friend than putting a Skulkari. Says the man whose least favorite color is blue and hates to draft blue. I bet the Legion from the Persona game is a reference to Castlevania. Spoiler alert, it's not. It's a reference to the Bible. Okay, I'm gonna skip this loop and clear out the steps. My computer's from the Bible? Well, yeah, because if it's not in the Bible, you're not allowed to use it, so there better be computers in the Bible. Ow. Linux is pretty Legion, though. Sir, you changed course? I did not approve this. So made a Rogue Legacy clone off of Vampire Survivors. So true. There's just no such thing as original games anymore. That's the joke, K-Max. What's a joke? That's a great question. Next question. Goffler has original in its name. Game original favorites? Placeholder name that stuck? Hey, Trekkie. Of is short for original. Oh, look at that. We're breaking through to Legion's core. I think that joke works better, Peter, which A is a funny joke, but I think it works even better as a joke if all three spellings in the sentence are different. Ow! I can't see if you're gonna fire your laser while you have your flesh shield up. I hate everything in that sentence. Oh, now we're bringing Origin into this? Six HP and a dream. And a rewind button. Original is closer to heretical. Wish those guys gave me XP. Not that it would really matter. So anyway, just an original interpretation. I probably should tell you about my new stream idea then. Game of original interpretations. Ooh. We've come too close to actually defeating Legion here. So I will use the rewind button. And I don't care. Because video games are supposed to be fun. And for some people, that challenge is the fun. But for me, I just want out of this fight. Game of favorites of favorites. I do think they did an interesting job with the arena for the Legion fight, considering it's been such a staple and so many. Why are there 3 of you now? I don't like how that thing's charging up. Ah. What? Oh my goodness. The orb, like, barely even touched me there. That orb has a ridiculous hitbox. Like, it's a square all the way around the orb. Okay, that was actually also kind of the hitbox shenanigans. Like, look at that. Gary of Feudalism. Ah, yes, my favorite medieval character. Ah, I wasn't paying attention. Again, that hitbox is just ridiculous. Ah. Ah. We did it. Totally normal. 100%. No weirdness. First try. I don't want to do that for too many of the bosses, but at a certain point with Legion, it's a battle of attrition. And the thought of just redoing it over and over again was just kind of like, eh. I have a feeling that was a teleport room I skipped. Nope. It's like Fleeman, but worse. A Crimson Cloak, why'd I even buy one? Galamoth. Recognize places in which time has been stopped. I don't know why I had a hard time reading that, but... Could be better for stream to use save states. Well, it's a shame I only have this, where I can instantaneously save and load, and... Yeah. It's a shame there's no access to anything like that. Nope, I didn't want to go this way. We want to go this way. Okay, so Cognazo is Italian. Why do I feel like it's just Italian for, like, devil or something? Well, no, that would be Diavolo. A gold ring. Why does that feel like it's going to be a... Makes enemies leave behind more money. Oh, interesting. Okay. I thought that would be like the gold and silver ring from Soten. The plot element. But nope. But now we can recognize where time has been stopped. I don't know why. It doesn't say we can do anything about it. We can just... Oh, wait, there was that one rabbit that was like... Oh, no, we gotta rewind time, and it wouldn't let me through. That was sort of in the upper left area. Smack, 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 smack. Okay, so if I were a teleport room, where would I be? Maybe in the arena. And now that we won't just instantly die when we get to the arena. Unless I keep taking damage. Not gonna be able to jump over him. Ow! You know what? I have laser beam technology too. Once again, R2R instead of R not. Yes, that famous Yoda quote. R or R not? There is no attempt. Ooh. Bad gargoyle. No, bad gargoyle. I will bonk you on the nose with newspaper. So help me. That is a giant blade in the background. Ooh, please be safe. Room. Okay, teleport room. I'll take it. So I can teleport and I can buy some potions. If you bug someone with a newspaper, but they dodge, it's called misinformation. Hey, you're funny. You should do a comedy game show. Hey, that woman back there, she okay? I don't know. She's pretty wounded. She's been wounded pretty badly. The medicine I have won't help much. Hope she'll be all right. Yeah, me too. Yeah, know why I say that? Because she's about to... Ew. You know what? You have high potions, too. No, I didn't want to be... Welcome back. Okay. So, Rabbit is there. Best way to get there is there, but I want to save first? Did I miss a save point right at the beginning of the game? So, Peter, for the Mother's Day episode of Goth, who is our fourth contestant? Is it who you said you wanted it to be, or is it someone else? Oh, it is Sister Nancy. Sweet. Her Discord handle threw me off, so I was like, I didn't want to say anything and make it awkward if it was wrong. But could be brand new account, because she's probably never really used Discord, I imagine. Or she's borrowing one. But that's so exciting. I'm so happy that she's on. What? change this to Headhunter. That probably would have actually made the Legion fight a bit easier if I had the proper soul equipped rather than one that lets me walk on water in a boss arena where there is no water. Yaha! Your tricks do not work here, silly rabbit. Let's see what's up this way first. Also, I love the blue sky with clouds motif. Is this Dracula's nursery? Dainsliff. And a book. The second spirit is the king of bats. Oh, no. Oh, no. I just remembered something about this game, chat. To get the true ending, if I remember, if that's what... I'm pretty sure that's what that's for. There are 3 books you have to find, one for each of the colors of the different kinds of spirits you can collect. And you have to have the proper ones equipped. Which means you have to have collected them. That's all that's in there. That's interesting. Like, they give you this whole time-stopping thing. It feels like it's a gateway to blocking progression in the game. And it's like, no, it's just one area. You don't need the book, technically, if you know the answer. There's one square up here I haven't explored. I want to change that. Seeing how save points are Marion statues. Yeah, that's very much a thing of the Castlevania series in general, is the way that it uses, honestly, very Baroque imagery in general, but particularly a lot of Christian stuff. But with no, like, real context or meaningful reference to it. It's more of a, this looks cool and is what's fitting vampires. So, like, there's the statuary here is a great example of that. It's just like, yeah, that's something that would be in a Baroque castle, which it would. Okay. So... I guess it's back to the arena. Arena Franklin? I mean, I know you're making a Aretha Franklin joke. Well, the original Castlevania had to tone down religious references in North America, not necessarily in the original content. Lots of games had to do this because Nintendo of North America had very strict sort of guidelines around the use of things like that. Not out of respect, interestingly enough, but because they didn't want to start any like fights or so they wanted to be like neutral and detached, so I mean, I've said this on stream before, and I will say it again. I don't think that the creators of Zelda were making them Christian or Catholic for the sake of making them Christian. More just, yeah, this is vaguely medieval imagery. And is befitting, you know, a knight. So, as much dollars? Oh, yeah, even back then. They've always been a business. Well, speaking of religious games, I was thinking a little bit more about the Timothy and Titus game we were playing, and I do think it has some foibles in terms of religious value, although it's trying, so, you know, got to give it credit there. But I will say, if I was a parent and I'm like, oh, hey, these are characters from Scripture, I'd like my child to think about them. You know, it's kind of like, it's akin to sort of the same ethos as like VeggieTales. Like, may not be the most accurate, and admittedly, VeggieTales is trying to tell the story a bit more accurately, but okay, that went poorly. It is a good fake out. It is such a good classic fake out because you're like, oh, it's the giant bat boss that every Castlevania has. But I will say it's like, you know, as a form of entertainment, it's fun. And if it gets my kid, if you can then take it to children and be like, hey, look, you know Timothy and Titus, you know those scripture passages, these are them. Yeah. Or you remember that game you played when you were younger. You know, it's like, okay. So I think there is still good value to it. And I will say there are some things that I find funny, like preaching the gospel as a fireball. So it'd be easier if it didn't have the statues in the background pushing me. How's the Timothy and Titus game? It is a perfectly average early 2000s 3D platformer. You think I died? You think I died? Yeah, I probably died. Yeah, from like a gameplay standpoint, but again, like I do think a parent looking for biblical-based media, I definitely know worse games out there. Oh, that is so rude. You go through and there's still another Balmung. This is actually a really powerful sword, if I remember correctly. Yeah, look at that. 154. We were at 84. And, like, look at the area of spread. Oh, Noah's Dilemma. Yeah, that's... Oh, that game is fascinating. And I need to take some more time to explore it off camera before I play it on stream, I think, because some of the graphics are just really visually weird and upsetting. Ow. But it's interesting that they went with a roguelike. Get me out of here. No, that's not getting me out of here. Another game that I've been looking at that we were kind of informed of, there's a Polish priest who has been making a game that's like called Altar Boy Adventures, and you play like a kid who just graduated high school who's also an altar boy at the local parish. It's basically a point-and-click adventure game, but I think it's cute. One of my problems with it, though, is... And he's open and honest about this. He uses AI art and AI coding, so it's like, okay, well, I have some personal qualms about that, but, you know, that's complex. I will say, I did play some of it. Oh yeah, you have to play Simon Says. Ow! But it looks like a cute, kind of wholesome game. But there are some gameplay segments that I think he needs to trim down, because there's like this one section where you have to ride your bicycle, and if you screw up too many times... Okay, this thing is actually really useful, the rare ring, because it ups the ups your luck and increases the appearance of rare items, which includes the souls. I haven't gotten super far into the Altar Boy game because it's just demo right now, but it looks very wholesome in like a nice way. Although I did manage to soft lock it. Although he updated it, and that changed. So clearly someone else got soft locked in the same spot I did, because I did not tell him. All right. I think that's a good place to call it. We got a good chunk of the castle explored. We beat a couple bosses. So I think that's where we'll call it for the day. There's a spot where, like, I entered a door and I went one square in and then I left, but it's like there's no border around it. It's kind of up and to the left in the open spot where I was. Prediction: no! Yeah, I'm not going to defeat Dracula today. I may not even defeat Dracula next week. Although 71% of the castle, we might get to Dracula next week. Might. So thanks so much for tuning in to Let Us Play. I've been your host, Father Evan. It's been good to be with y'all today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Join us again on Monday for more Kingdom Hearts 3. Tuesday, more Timothy and Titus. Wednesday, Minecraft. Thursday, more of this. I think that's everything. I don't think there's any special announcements for this week or next. So thank you to everyone who's liked, followed, subscribed, given bits, all that good jazz. Thank you for checking out the YouTube and the Discord. And I hope you have a great rest of your day and a great weekend. Let's see who's live that we can raid into. I'm gonna send you on over to Illumi. She's a fun person. Uh, ask her science questions. She's like got a degree in chemistry, I think. She's playing League of Legends, which is a choice. She normally plays Valorant, so raid call is either Father Raid or this isn't Valorant. But go give Illumi some love. She's a fun person. And again, I hope you have a great rest of your day and a great weekend. Take care. God bless.
I guess we